Liam, a desperately disappointing Derby Day defeat away to Bradford. What are your immediate thoughts after that, and what's the mood like in the changing rooms?
Yeah, massive disappointment. We're all disappointed. You know, we thought the first half it was far from perfect by any means, but we thought we'd put a good shift in and got ourselves sort of ahead of the game a little bit in the energy battle and could take advantage of it in the second half. And unfortunately, in the second half, it didn't go that way, and we spent pretty much all of it coming out of our own end, and obviously conceded a couple of tries and we're chasing a little bit. So yeah, massive disappointment. You know, we go away gutted, lick our wounds, and obviously get ready to come back next week stronger.
After such a delicately poised first half, are you disappointed or frustrated that you couldn't really get a footing in that second half to make a comeback?
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, we're always going to be one of those games where if you could just get your nose in front, it was going to be a lot more comfortable for you. And unfortunately for us, Bradford did that, and they got the nose in front, and they were able to control field position. And you know, we were coming out of literally our 10 for the full game, and obviously the more you do it, the tougher it gets, and the energy to do it over and over again was tough. And obviously Bradford were outstandingly disciplined in the second half and didn't concede a penalty till 30 seconds to go in that second half. So they're the tip of the hat for them for being such a disciplined team, and for us for, you know, something we need to work on, giving away 7 penalties in that second half, which you know, I'll have to have a look at. But it's disappointing to be so far down discipline wise if that's the case. So yeah, it's something we need to have a look at.
We had the two lads from Leeds, Jack Smith and Kieran Hudson, who features for us tonight. Hudson going off with the HIA, how much of an impact was that, not having him available for the rest of the game?
Yeah, I thought he started with some real intent defensively, and had a couple of nice carries, and obviously got himself injured going for a tackle and lost him. So we were disappointed for him first of all, and then obviously that messed up his rotations a little bit for the middles, and then Greg obviously coming off with his calf hampered that a little bit and made it a bit more awkward. But things like that are going to happen over the course of the season, and you've got to try and find a way to adjust and come out the other side and test your toughness and resilience a little bit or a lot. And we got tested with that in a number of ways today. And you know, lads kept effort wise were there for the full 80. Could have been a little bit smarter, but it's hard to be smart when you're that fatigued coming off your own line. But obviously there's things to fix up, without a doubt. A lot of things to fix up, but again there's a lot of pride there for the effort that was shown, and you know, I don't think effort and commitment really can be questioned. Other things definitely, but not that.
Saw Joe Keys on the bench tonight. He didn't feature tonight either. What was the thinking behind that? Is he injured, or was it not worth putting him in?
No, it was. You know, there was a bit of a plan there for Joe, but obviously once the injuries happened and we were trying to save some energy around our props and loose forwards, it were always going to be a case of trying to keep them rotating. You know, could have done things a little bit differently. I'll definitely reflect on that and see where I got it wrong over the next few days, without a doubt. So not by any means am I absolved from any mistakes or getting it wrong. I might have got it wrong in some of those areas, and I'll look at that and assess myself and see what happened. But no, he's not injured. There was a little bit of a plan there to use him, but obviously that all got thrown into a little bit of turmoil.
We have a bit of a rest before Batley next Sunday, first home game of the Championship season. Does tonight's result make it even more important to get a win?
Yeah, well, I think every Championship game is important. We've seen some of the results today. It's anybody can beat anybody, and I think you see from that Batley result today how tough of a game the Dewsbury one for us was 2 weeks ago. So yeah, it's going to be a tough challenge. Batley are always a good team, and they always find a way to respond when the chips are down. So it's two teams that are a little bit wounded that'll be coming together, and obviously desperate to get the win.